Hey Halo, how you doing, man? What up? Yeah, I'm respecing some stuff here, so I'm just kind of going through everything. Yeah, I'm pretty low level still, huh? Actually get access to these notes first. Yeah. Probably be better. Where's the Sorek you showed me? You want planner? Risky? Or what are you looking for? Good. Just drank a Red Bull and full of energy now. Nice. You got a little burst energy until the Red Bull crash. It's good. Alright, let's go spend some money, huh? Oh, you just want me to play it? There's not really a whole lot for me to do on it. It's like, it's already done, you know? I want something that there's still stuff for me to do. Otherwise I'll just get bored really fast. Like, it can't really get much better than what it currently is. None of the rolls are super important except the fire pen and move speed. I'm guessing buying one with the stats already on there is probably gonna be expensive, which is a move speed pair of boots. Pretty low tier. We bump it up to a tier 6 and none exists. You played the proc Sork? I didn't think you'd done that yet. Yeah, I just didn't level as it because I already had a Sork level. But I already showed stream it. I have it fully geared. From head to toe, legendary potential, triple exalted items. Like, yeah, there's just nothing else for me to do. I find that boring to me. I can't do anything with it. That one's got a good fire pen roll. I don't want to go too crazy. I'll probably take the big fire pen roll here. gotta go with a better move speed. Okay, yeah. Yeah, it's a cool build though. It works well. Works well. Get a 4? These are so easy to get. No 4s exist. I feel like no 4 LP stuff exists because no one's playing the game. It's not out there. Try to see if we can get a close to 60% roll. Vitality is the only other stat that even like really matters at all. Oh, it's pretty good. No. That's the best one. Fire is cool, but higher corruption, it falls apart so hard. Yeah, Fire Aura was one of the first things I tried in the test server Halo, and yeah, I did the same thing. It was fun during the early game, and then it just started getting nowhere. Figured out what I'm playing for next D4 season? Yeah, what are you playing? Spill the beans. What do you got? Not that many up here either. 7.2 I think's the highest. That's so much more expensive. There's a 7.1 right here. Let's do that one. Real Beasts exist. I'm feeling they don't. Yeah. Anything that's like remotely rare, like just doesn't exist right now. Then the bleed on hit is very important. Goes some 91. Use health cost of spells is kind of big too. Let's see. I don't care about the pen or anything else. Rhymes with crud purge. Yeah. I'm super shocked. Is that what you is that what you're looking for? What? Are you sure? Uh oh, am I running out of favor? I guess 4 LPs are stupid expensive on favor. Alright, I'll probably just use mine right now until I can afford the favor cost on a 4 LP. Let me get idols first, and then I'll grab Exalted here. That means I'm not going to be able to really buy a Code of the Erased. It's got like really good rolls on it, because Legendary gear is so expensive. The 20% is good for almost nothing. I'm gonna buy it just in case. I don't know how much these other big boys are gonna cost. That was substantially cheaper than everything else. That was another 20%er. The higher. What's the block go up to? 475. Got a lot of gold left, but I still don't have a lot of favor left. Probably grab that other, or whatever that was over here. I don't know, I won't have time off, so I don't know if I'll even play much, though I'm sure the new class will be busted. New class won't be this this season. So this is a short season. It's only going to be for like 2 months, and then the new expansion comes out. Oh, and I need air damage. I don't think these will be very expensive. And it goes 20 to 60. It's gonna be almost nothing. It's 210 for an almost perfect roll. I don't want to spend that much though. I can get pretty close for 5 million. It's fine. Let's go grab the other stuff. Lessers, then I'm actually gonna stick with it to BIS. We'll see, we'll see. As soon as I'm bored, go back to the other games, yeah. I need to reinstall Apex or COD. I need a mindless comp FPS game to play. I haven't played an FPS game since I played Battlefield. That was the last one I messed around with. Okay. I don't want a unique, I want a base type. We got the big armor boy, and I prefer to probably get health here. like no favor, man. That sucks. Probably have some leftover rings I can use. Let me see what's on my stash. I had way more favor than that. Something I bought was super expensive. Oh, it was probably this guy, the 3 LP. Yeah, I bought 2 3 LPs, so those are probably pretty expensive. I'll have to wait to do a lot of the slam stuff. I'm not even high enough level to use like half these bases anyways, so... Fair enough. Throw enough on that I can get some levels. Bad. That's just great because 99% of the player is hot garbage, so I dumpster 99% of the lobbies. Yeah. I feel that. What do I need res-wise? Let me grab my blessings actually. I should be able to grab at least base level blessings, I think. What's it look like? What's this guy? I think I actually do need lightning res, right? Let's just do a lightning res blessing for now. Eyeball, so this one. Out quite a bit. That's generally good. Luckily, Paladin's pretty fucking generic. That one on. It's already got block chance and everything on there. Need poison res. Poison res is probably voided. Actually, that one says early res on there. Thick. Covers void. I just need a chest armor I can use. That looks good. I don't really care for the exalted stat, but everything else is fine. Bad. And it's got Res on it and health. That'll work. Alright, so I'm covered on pretty much everything except necrotic. Not too bad. I don't have any baby idols. Alright. Go get some XP. Hey, what's up, Ben? Sorry, I was setting stuff up. See how this does with trash gear and empowered. I know sci-fi isn't your thing, but have you seen the new Warhammer 40k Space Marine game? Nope. Yeah. Probably won't be for me, for being honest. Yeah, I've looked up those games before, and I just like have never really really had an interest in playing them. I only have 1100 health at the moment, so I just need to get XP if I can. I just respect everything, and I'm an empowered monolith at level 67. Be a little bit of a struggle bus until I get that XP. Yeah, that super heavy sci-fi stuff just like really doesn't do it for me. Hey, we did it. Wanna love what we play in Divine Bolt? No. I looked a lot at the Holy Fire Paladin, and I couldn't, like, I feel like I play it almost the exact same. Like, as far as trying to make it better in any way, it would just end up being the exact same character. And that kind of bored me. So I'm doing something a little bit different here, obviously. Seeing what we come up with. Looks like Hammer Smite. Yeah, it's playing a Hammer Smite build, except it's playing with Ignite stacking instead of doing any kind of bleed or crit or anything like that. I wanted to see how well it did, because everyone always plays bleed. So I wanted to see what would happen if we went like full Ignite on it. Otherwise, I'm just gonna level a Warlock. I just wanted to play an Ignite build. I don't know why I was stuck on that. It was like, I either level my Ignite Warlock real quick, but I was like, I have a Paladin that's like kind of leveled right now, and I kind of just want to throw this together and see what happens. Cool, hope it works out. Yeah, I think it probably will. I mean, concept's pretty sound. It should work. I'm very, very underleveled for where I'm at. I couldn't grab all the gear because I ran out of favor, even though I have gold. Oh my god, I got trapped. I should have dodged. I've been playing too much PoE. I forget that dodge is a thing. There was like so many fire explosions right there. Alright. Work towards the attack speed scaling. And then we'll start working towards the attack speed from Smite. Got the last Ignite node. And attack speed. Good afternoon, sir. Hey, what's up, Wayne? How you doing? I'll buy it for you. That's a guilt trip to try it at least. I'd rather you didn't, if we're being honest. Risky. I don't want to try it. I'm sorry, buddy. Play Dota with you though. Yeah, I have zero interest to try it. I don't have the time, and I just don't want to play it. Yeah. Yeah, and I see you build Penner from last cycle to clear all content. Yes, yeah. The previous Divine Bolt. Sorry, it took me a second to put together what you were asking. I'm tired. Yeah, the last planner I set up, I've seen people doing like 900 corruption with it. So Divine Bolt still 100% works just the way it did beforehand. It just doesn't have as much work. Is basically what it comes out to. But yeah, I was like looking through everything and testing like different interactions, and basically what it came out to was play it the exact same way, be less defensive, and just play better. And that's the ideal way to play it. So I was like, that's boring. I don't really have anything here to throw in there right now. Cool, works out. Yeah, me too. Yeah, worst case scenario, I just go to Warlock and start leveling that for the new patch that's going to be coming out here soon. So I just wanted to mess around with this real quick and see how it feels. Yeah, I spent like all day looking at planners yesterday. There wasn't like a whole lot that really stood out to me. Like most of the new stuff has been tinkered with quite a bit now. Let's grab the block nodes. I'd see you on, have an early awful day, and you make me smile. Oh, I thought you said smite for a second. And you make me smite. You're like, I'm having a bad day, and then I come and see you, and you're playing smite. Gross. No, it said smile. Hey, thank you, man. I appreciate that. Appreciate that. New patch. Yeah, I think there's supposed to be like a new patch coming out like Friday or something. that's buffing Earthquake and Witchfire. And so I don't remember if you remember last cycle, Ben, but I had a Witchfire Warlock. And the scaling on Witchfire was bugged last patch where it wouldn't get past a certain point. So like most of my damage was coming from Ignite because of that bug. And they're fixing that and buffing Witchfire by quite a bit. So that whole build is going to get a pretty good facelift as far as damage goes. And that was a really fun build, so yeah, we'll see. It uses a lot of the same gear I'd probably be using on this guy too, so that's why I was like, they're both Ignite. And I don't know why I'm fixated on playing Ignite right now, it just sounds like so much fun. I wanna see the world burn, okay? Is Smite casting on Hammer Crit? No, so it's casting off of regular hits with this node right here. Or this idol. So together I have a 43% chance on Hammer Hit to cast Smite. I don't really crit that often. 69. Alright, we did it, boys. Character is complete. I feel like this less adversity of the cycle, I get the defensive nerfs, feed 2,000 corruption, cheat less builds. Yep. Yeah, that's essentially what happened. They blanket nerf defenses, which means everybody naturally gravitates towards all of the meta builds, and so less feels viable. The more builds that you have that can do 300 corruption, the better the game's gonna be. Even if that means there's a couple of really high outliers, I think that's okay. I think that's okay. I had so much fun last season, feeling like I could literally get any build under the sun to 500 corruption. You know, with like enough ingenuity, like I could grab any skill and somehow get it to 500 corruption, where like now it's like I'm falling over constantly on like half these builds if they're not like super meta. And that's very annoying. EQ Werebear was great before the nerf. Wonder if the patch will make it worthwhile. Yeah, I don't know if I would call that one a nerf. So nerfs, in my opinion, are when you fix something or make something worse because it's numerically just a lot stronger than other builds. But that one was a bug where it was doing some crazy double dipping and performing way better than it was supposed to. But I get your point. I get your point. I hope Earthquake does better too. I did look at some Earthquake builds. Just none of them really excited me. I spent some time in a Primalist planner. I normally don't like doing. But I did it anyways, because I was like, there's people that want to see some Earthquake stuff. Let me see what I come up with. And it was okay, I just wasn't like super confident about it. I don't have a ton of Primalist hours. I was like, this will probably function, but I don't know how well it'll do like super end game. Judgment. Trying to get me to go back. Last attack speed node. Next we'll start getting into the throw and attack speed on smite. Got the extra damage. I thought they changed the mace the first you. Oh, from the first one. Okay. Yeah, they added a cooldown on the mace, Criscum. But what they did recently, sorry, they made a recent change because there was a bug on Earthquake. So there was one node that was giving Earthquake and its aftershocks a damage multiplier to like chilled enemies and something else. And it was like quadruple dipping into it. So each point was giving you like 150% damage multiplier. Instead of like 30% or something like that, you know? It was nuts. So they very quickly fixed that, and then the builds, all the Earthquake builds started doing really bad. Because they were no longer, they were getting like 150 total instead of 150 times 5 with how many nodes you could put in there. And so, and then Earthquake felt more unplayable than anything, and so they're like, oh, okay, we'll give you a buff. To help compensate for the loss of the bug being fixed. Might have been a bad idea to try to do this guy right now, but we'll see. More power! Yikes, yeah, that needed fixing. Yeah. People were getting pretty redonkulous numbers for a little bit there. I think we can agree they should roll the skill back to 1.1, starting with Lightning Blast. I would love that. Honestly, even if they didn't fix the defensive side of it, if they just gave us back Closed Circuit, I think it'd be fine. Like, compared to everything else, with where it's at defensively, if they just gave us Closed Circuit back, I think it'd be okay. I think it'd be okay. There's a 0% chance they give us Closed Circuit back because they're trying to get rid of anything in the game that infinitely can scale. And yeah, it was a little bit silly that you could get 100% crit chance instantly if you had 300% cast speed. I get why they did it. It doesn't make me less upset about it, but... Was it probably the right call for the long-term healthiness of the game? Yeah, probably. But I think they should probably burst. They should probably buff Lightning Blast in general. It's pretty bad at the moment. Almost nobody uses it for like nobody intelligent at least is using it for like a full damage ability, right? It's almost always just like an afterthought thrown into a build. They're like, yeah, we're proccing stuff. We can probably throw in Dragara's Claw there. Might as well, I guess. You have the link for your Pally build by any chance? I was thinking of trying out Pally. Exclamation point, Pally, I think still works. If not, if you just put exclamation point YouTube, it's my last Paladin build. I'm assuming you're talking about the Divine Bolt one. You know if they still allow uniques to be named after if people they donate? Oh, you mean like making a unique? No, I don't think they do. Yeah, I don't think that's a thing anymore. That would have been so fun. I would have I would have definitely done a donation goal or something where it would be like I would invest as much as you guys do or something, and then we could just do it like a chat vote and put up some ideas. That would have been so much fun. Close lightning blast base crit becomes 10%. I always meant to do it, but I didn't think they would remove it. Yeah, most of the ARPG games that do that, like Path of Exile did that as well. They do it while they're still small, and as soon as they get any kind of big funding from a company, they stop doing it. I get it though. It's a lot of work. And people have dumb ideas, you know? There's a lot of people who have dumb ideas. So their balance team is probably like, Jesus Christ, dude. What do we have to make this unique that this weirdo just gave us? Like, oh man. But yo, what is going on, dude? Oh, that's just the boots. Holy shit, that was bright. Alright, we got the block scaling from there. Iconic 2, scrolls are hilarious. Yeah, that was I think kind of they had already stopped taking them, but I think they did it for Ziz because he's Ziz, you know? That was the last one that they did. So yeah, they still did them for a little bit when I first started streaming the game a few years ago. But I was very broke at that point, and they couldn't afford one, so it's like, yeah, I'll have to wait. And then they took them away, and I'm like, oh man. Wraithlord, that's true. That's true. That was like a celebrity though, but that's true. Is I don't think he paid for one. He hit them up and said, I really like your game. So he went out of his way to be like, hey, free press? Huh? And they're like, oh, okay, sure, why not? True, yeah. Yeah, because he was already a big fan. And they didn't seek him out. He was like, he hit them up. Like, I love your game. Yeah, if he actually was the one who thought about everything with that unique, I'm sure he sat down with somebody and they helped iron it out, but that so far has been the best creator unique in my opinion. Where it fully changed how an ability worked. Like, Squirrels was fun, and visually it changed stuff, but it didn't, like, really change the skill itself. It's like, oh, it's easier to stack bleeds, but it didn't enable a new playstyle, you know? Whereas that one, it was like, this is a completely different ability. You are now killing off all your minions and feeding something, you know? So that was by far the best one. Even if it was extremely overpowered. That hit 3 LP or 2? I feel like they never get to 3 LP. Yeah. It always bricks at 2, even if it gets 2 on the first one. Have you guys actually gotten a 3 LP from these guys yet? Ooh. Yeah, that was a lot of damage coming in. There was like 3 volcanic orbs and a fire disc all coming in at the same time. Those might sell. These gloves are kind of rare. And 2 LP. Big regret, I was still in school at the time. If I could swap then with now and I could have been full send, what was the price? Like 5K or something? Yeah, it was 5,000. Yeah. An interesting, unique thought. So, we have Smite, right? And we know how Smite works in the current game with how we use it. But those birds are casting Smite, and that's what puts that circle on the ground before it detonates. What if we had a unique that did the same thing, but it like uber-charged your Smite and just made it hit really fucking hard? But it was like one big nuke that had like a time delay, you know? I think it'd be fun. They already have all the animations built in and everything. It'd make it like, oh, what's that skill in PoE? Lightning Call. It'd be like Lightning Call in PoE. Would just give it some kind of like damage multiplier. Hey Diablo Girl, how are you doing? Is Diablo Girl excited for Diablo? Have you decided what you're playing yet? That was only 1 LP. I didn't have time to read. No. I'm still pretty squishy because I don't have health on my chest piece. I'm missing flat health there. I think that's a tier 1. Tier 1 health there, so I don't have like health on any piece of gear yet. Most of my stats were gonna come from slams because I'm using so many uniques, but I ran out of favor, so I can't buy them. So I have all these like high LP uniques, and then I don't have any items to slam them with. Alright, so we got our block there at least. We have all the health nodes there. I could start grabbing the armor that I was planning on grabbing here. Oh, I need to grab the block there too. Yeah, let's do that. A move speed, extra damage multiplier. I was planning on grabbing all 5 nodes there. And then we start getting extra attack speed. We've cast Smite recently, which is all the time. I should probably get the sigils on kill, because I'm not even benefiting from these at all. I haven't really been manually casting them. Torment Warlock is plus 70 mana, better than 182% increased health regen, and plus 17 health regen. Yeah, you don't really care about health regen in that build, so the extra mana will just mean you're less likely to run out of mana. Yeah, that timeline is so hit or miss, Lagon's timeline. Yeah, sigils are definitely play on there for kill. Yeah, that timeline's so hit or miss. It's like either best in slot bird character with mana, or it's just completely useless. They need to rework the blessings there. Because like nobody cares about like any of the blessings. You're almost always grabbing mana or lightning res. I'm excited but guarded. Puncture Flurry, I think. I started a Necro and I'm loving it in LE. Yeah? Are you just doing your own thing, Diablo Girl? Yeah, I'm trying to be guarded about it too, because I've heard a lot of negative things in PTR. I know they're trying to fix those negative things. I heard most of the Sork stuff that makes Sork good right now is because of bugs. It means it's probably going to get fixed. I just want Sork to be good, man. I had a lot of fun kind of discovering Rogue last season, because I had never really played Rogue at a high level until last season. And that kind of became the thing I was known for, was playing Rogue. Rogue and carries, you know? And I've always played Sork, so that's kind of weird. So I hope Sork's good. Otherwise, I'll probably be playing another Rogue, honestly. I'm using a build? Nice. Dang. Can you imagine, guys? Probably not even using my Necromancer build? Holy shit. The slap in the face. The distrust. I'm just kidding. My Necro's not for everybody. It's a very different style of Necro. Sork and Druid? Yeah, those are honestly the two I play too. I mainly play Sork and Druid, and I barely played them last season because they both sucked. They were the two worst classes. I didn't know you had one. They both need love? Yeah. Yeah, they both do need love. Those were my two main characters, though, yeah. Smelter's Wrath. At a T7, actually. I should pick that up in case I want to do a slam. Yep, I do have a Necro God. Pretty good. It blows up your minions, though, so not everybody likes that. But it's really budget friendly. Fires like no gear to get going. think the smite hammers are doing pretty good though. The ignite scaling. They're getting there for sure. Feels a lot better with these sigils. I'm just really squishy at the moment. I think a lot of that's just being under-leveled. And not having access to some of the gear. I wish. Someday. I'm kind of alternating between games, LE, PoE, WoW. Yeah, I've been playing PoE off stream. That's what I've been playing. PoE off stream. Got a different direction. I just need XP mainly. How you liking Boat League? I can't remember, did you play PoE before? Or are you new to PoE? Turn the AC on, holy shit. I'm dying here. Alright, don't kill me, please. Please, don't kill. I need the AC. I'm newbie McNuberson. I love it. What build you playing on PoE? RF? That is a newbie McNuberson build, so that makes sense, honestly. That's so good. RF's good. Very simple playstyle. Earn big, burn on. Then burn things. Just level 21. Okay, so you're pretty pretty low level, so got it. You haven't gotten your boat yet then. Playing Boat League without a boat. The town mechanics are pretty fun. Not yet, yeah. You're gonna see the boat a couple times during stream. I like to quickly check on it every like hour and a half. I'll log over to PoE for like 2 minutes. So we got about another 30 minutes, and then I need to go check on my boats. Let it roll. Oh. I don't know how hard it is to get LP for those. I know a lot of people are playing Ballista. Alright, that block chance. Give us an extra 5%. What's up with the block at? 37. Yeah, so really low. Do I have the, I don't have the base levels here. Probably grab those actually next. I'll give us another 3% block, and then I can still get the attack speed while... I know that's only for sword and mace, honestly. Or I mean, a sword and axe. So it wouldn't even matter to me because I'm going to be using a mace, so I don't need to grab those levels. Yeah, we'll probably just go towards that. Got this block notes next. Only 2 points. Actually, I could unspec those too. Let me do that real quick. I forgot to unspec the base passives. Air this league RF got hit hard. Hope it works out for you. Oh yeah, RF is still good. It just got hit on different ends of things. Yeah, RF's still good. You just play it differently. I guess. I haven't really gotten started with it yet. Yeah, you can't play RF early game because it'll just kill you. So that makes sense. It hurts. Fox will find a way. Yeah, Fox will always find a way. Fox is RF. That's the good part, is you have like one of the most dedicated build creators to playing that skill that you'll always have an update. I wonder if he's secretly bored of RF. And he wishes he could break the chains. But everyone just expects so much of him that he can't get away from it. That definitely happens. What's up, brother? Hey, what's up, Crumpster? How you doing, man? What up, what up? I'm here. About time, Purpose. Take another nap or what? I'm just playing with you. How you doing? Upset my belly with lunch, so I lay it down. Gotcha, gotcha. So that's another roundabout way of saying I took a nap. I'm just fucking with you. Nap is life. I get it, I get it. here. ULP Calamity rolled very badly though. It's pretty easy to get those at 4 LP as well. I'm so torn. I kind of want to level a Warlock, but I also kind of want to get this guy leveled up, because then I can try things. I'd use Calamity. I'd use very similar gear, which is why I justified it. Have they said when that new patch is coming out? Is it supposed to be Friday? Or when is it coming out? Do you guys know? Imagine Thursday or Friday. Yeah, I don't even know what today is. Is today Tuesday? I think today's Tuesday, right? No, today's Wednesday. Ah, shit. And it's 11 o'clock. My wife's still home. Hold on. Today's trash day. I need to see if she's still here. Otherwise, I might need to go pull the trash out really quick. Hey babe, can you put the trash out? Thank you. Sounds backwards. Must be 2024. The woman is asking the man to fulfill trash duties. Yeah, she refuses to like take the trash out, like empty the trash can, because that's a man's job. She will stack things twice the height of the trash can before taking out, but she's okay with pulling the trashes to the curb. She does that. Yeah, they're just picking up the trash today. Not too bad. You got it done. No ignite blessing though. Alright, let me check on boats real quick, boys. Let me check on boats. I got new AirPods for my iPad and sound is only coming out of one ear. Oh no! Not like this! You must hear me in full HD. Alright, Alright, 1 second, boys, 1 second. I'll let you watch. Don't get mad at me. It's only for like 2 minutes. It's only for like 2 minutes. I just need to check on my boats. I just need to check on my boats and we'll swap back. That's it. The other one's got 38 minutes left. Alright, nothing too good. How much do they need? 1,000? Okay. 1,000 corn, then... like what, like 1,000? 6,000, holy shit. I don't even have that much. I'll give them some. Okay. Yeah, that was it, boys. That was it. That was it. Cheering him on. Oh yeah, whatever. Whatever. The fuck is this, man? No PoE streamer. No. No, I just need my boats. I just need my boats, man, okay? A man's gotta have his boats. Help you wear back. I'm like the designated pirate killer for the guild too. Angus hits me up all the time. He's like, I'm a pirate. Are you playing D4 Season 5? Yeah, Brownlee. Yeah, I plan to. Yep. Diablo and LE are kind of the two main games of the channel right now, because it's the ones that people will, that like to watch me play. So, yeah, we'll play Diablo. Hopefully it's good. Hopefully it's as good as last season. Last season was so much fun. If it's like 70% of last season, I'll be good. I'll be good. What are you planning on playing next season, Brownlee? I know you're gonna be playing. Alright, we got the block nodes and everything. Oh, you can get the extra armor here. I have these attunement nodes I actually don't need right there. Yeah, I'm gonna get the extra armor though. I'm kind of squishy. Build that later. What I should probably do, since I'm not using my loot filter anyways, is I should probably swap to one of my filters that has MG stuff on it. I think that would make sense, right? I want to play Sork or Rogue. Rogue is so yeah, I'm the same way, Brownlee. I'm doing the exact same thing. If Sork doesn't get Giga nerfed before the patch goes live, I'm playing Sork. If it does get Giga nerfed, then I'm probably playing Rogue. Rogue was so much fun. I can't believe I'm falling in love with the Rogue class more and more every day. Something is wrong with me and I need to go... I'm stuck? Okay. And I need to go see a doctor. I have Rogue fever. It's my favorite build in LE this season too. Playing Rogue. Back to LE, season done in PoE. No, I'm playing off stream quite a bit, Gorshi. That's pretty much all I'm doing off stream right now is playing PoE. PoE is just not a very my stream friendly game. It kind of kills my channel because I'm a really boring streamer when I stream LE. There's just so much going on and it requires so much more thought process and there's so much setup time that's boring. And I'm not a top, 0.5% PoE player. So I get it. I just don't want to kill my channel, just to play it. But you guys are welcome to play with me off stream. If you guys see me online, you guys are also welcome to join the clan and all that. So I normally play the first couple days of the season because I want to no-life it, and it's hard to do that when I'm supposed to be streaming. So I'll normally stream at least the first couple days. So that way I can get ahead and get into maps and all that stuff. Another 2 OP fire starter. Nice. I'm going Rogue and RF is amazing. Don't leave people say it's bad. Yeah, same thing with Detonate Dead. I think Detonate Dead's so really good. People are just... anytime somebody sees a nerf in PoE, even if it's like 5%, they're just like, a build unplayable. And everyone starts crying. PoE is the most sensitive audience, I feel like, when it comes to that kind of stuff. They cry anytime anything happens to any ability. This build was doing 30 times the damage of any other build, and now it lost 5% damage. Aww. So, a bunch of crybabies. LE is such a great game, I just really wish it had more of a social component. I know, right? That was the best part about Diablo 4 last season, honestly. It's just the, every single day, it was just weird. Hey, let's go hang out with everybody and let's do shit, What do you guys got? Let's go do something together, That's like all of Diablo, and that part was really fun. Whereas Ellie, it's more, hey guys, watch me blast. Oh, whoa. I accidentally grabbed my other monitor. I like playing LE on my own. I have no friends who will play it. Yeah, LE's just harder to play on with other people too, right? You typically don't gain anything from playing with other people. You more just make it harder on yourself. Alright, there's the ambush. Knew it was coming eventually. These guys are very scary though. Yeah, as far as efficiencies, it's less efficient to play in a group typically in this game. Yeah, but I have friends who insist on playing with me in LE, yeah. Typically, the only time I'm playing with people in LE is if I'm carrying them. All my friends don't get the appeal either. Something therapeutic about blasting on your own. I love doing that when I'm not streaming. I'm gonna be honest. I feel bad because I have a bunch of PoE friends and they all like jump in Discord channel and they want to like play together and stuff. But it's like after like a day of streaming where I'm talking the whole time while I'm playing, it's like, dude, I just wanna blast some music, chill, and just mindlessly go through and mess around with my boats. Okay. I'm definitely the least social in my group I play PoE with. But I did like being able to play with everybody in Diablo, and then after stream I could do my solo stuff, you know? I got the best of both worlds in that one. Yeah, I am curious to see how this Diablo season feels. I'm a little worried because it's the bad team that's making the new Diablo season, and they haven't made a good one yet. And then on top of that, it's the short season. It's only 2 months, so I'm worried that they are gonna be like, oh, this is the throwaway season, right? Well, those are my main concerns right now with the Diablo season upcoming. Yeah, I don't know why. I would really like to have a smite unique though, that would do like the smite effect that they do. Just have a charged up version of it that would do big nukes. I think that'd be so much fun. Even though it'd be like a slower playstyle, I think that'd be a good time. Maybe a bigger AoE than that. Maybe like maybe like this circle, like a meteor circle almost. I think it'd be good. I think it'd be good. Ow. Yo, Liz, thanks for the follow. How's it going? assuming you're playing LE. What build are you playing? That hurts. Dang Scarab guys, man. At least they don't do as much damage as they used to. They kind of just push you around. Not as bad as it used to be. What happened with the Judgment Paladin with the World Splitter idea? I need to get to level 85, Brownlee, and I just really didn't like the unarmed version. So I'm still leveling the character right now, but yeah, I'm only 74. It just felt really clunky at that early level. So I'll give it a try once I can actually use World Splitter. I just hate that it's such a high level requirement. 74 already, 100 corruption. I've been doing 100 corruption since like level 62, I think. Yeah, so I'm mainly just farming XP. I use Glyph of Envies to kind of skip through as fast as I could. And then as long as you have a fairly decent build, you can kind of muscle your way through it. It's definitely harder. It's definitely harder. But you can get the job done. Like, my Paladin isn't super strong early. I've had some other builds that were doing way better at, like, the corruption super low level. Like, my Necromancer just absolutely dumpstered everything. I was struggling at 72 at Empowered with the Exalts on an alt. I've got okay gear. I've got Exalts. They're mostly just random. Like, I don't have any health, and I don't care about mana. This one at least says health on there. I actually don't care about the hammer threat damage though, or the void damage over time. So I kind of just threw what I had in my inventory for my Exalted gear because I ran out of favor. I don't really want to push the corruption right now. I just want to get XP. You trade or COF? I'm trade. Yeah, I did COF all last cycle, and then this cycle I went trade to try it out. Like, all of my legendary, or all my uniques have a lot of legendary potential on them. I just don't have the favor to buy the stuff to slam it right now. Because I ran out. I've got a bunch of, like, 2-3 LP gear on, but they don't have any slams. Minutes ago, I got a T7 melee attack speed, a melee cold damage dagger, instantly put it on market, for 1.5 billion. Nice, dude. Let's go. If it sells, oh boy. Yeah, that'd be good. That'd be good. I'm trying to think who would use that though. I guess your Shatter Strike builds. A lot of people aren't really playing Shatter Strike though. How's the market holding up? I assume buyers are much less than week 1. Yeah, market. There's like no 4LP gear on the market because not a lot of people are playing right now, especially with like PoE. And then we're gonna have D4 coming out on Tuesday, so the market is slowly dying for sure. It's not too bad though. I'm still like selling big gear. It's basically just like you have to sell big ticket items or you're not gonna sell them. I feel like, or you have to basically be giving them away for free. It's like one or the other. Alright. Anything with plus to skills sells, tier 7 stuff sells, but stuff is getting easier as cheaper to buy though. Yeah, that's true, that's true. People are running out of gold. So they're, everything's slowly getting cheaper over time. What's my armor at now? 43? That's rough for COF, so it's interesting to see how MG is processing. I prefer COF too, yeah. But I wanted to at least give it an honest try this cycle. Try out trade. That way I could have a proper opinion on it. And that way I could also help out newer people when they come into chat too, you know? I sold the stagger, I insta-buy 2 red rings, yeah. Yeah, see, that's where COF comes into play, man. I decided to do a red ring build last season, and it took me like 2 or 3 hours, and I had 2 red rings. Good Wednesday, Mr. Loaf in chat. Hey, what's up, man? How you doing, man? Welcome, welcome. MG has his perks, you can save a lot of the grinding bosses, yeah. Yeah, it's definitely faster to gear. It's definitely faster to gear. It's just some of like the really big ticket items are just much easier to get into. We're just talking about like raw efficiencies. I just find the journey more fun in COF, you know? If that makes sense. But if we're just talking about like raw output of character, yeah, MG is definitely better. There's no question. Besides the occasional super rare item being more easily obtained, MG is better in every other way. Blinding. Holy crap. These boots, man, in that dark room every time I teleport back, those hurt. Hurt the eyes. Do you think they would buff COF at all? I wish a mechanic where we could wish for specific prefixes, suffixes would be cool. I don't think they're gonna buff COF, really. So their goal is not to make COF and MG balanced. Their goal is to give a variety of playstyle. SSF in every other game has always been harder than trade. And that's typically what that audience is going for. They want to have tools to be able to farm stuff, which with COF, it's all about mass amounts of drops. If you drop enough stuff, you're likely to get what you're looking for. So it is typically less targeted stat-wise, and I don't think they're going to add that. I think if they add that portion of stuff, where you can like target certain prefixes, suffixes, stuff like that, I think it's probably going to be in a league mechanic that's available to everybody. That would be my guess. Like, I think that should have been in play with Nemesis. I think Nemesis should have had something where you could influence it. Maybe have like runes that you put in there or something, where it's like, oh, this is more likely to get fire stats, you know? I feel like that's probably something that should have been implemented there. But I don't think they'll add that to COS specifically. Yo, brother, I just used a glyph of envy and spirits of fire. I just got it too, and it gave me 1,000 stability for one glyph. Is that normal? It's normal if you're not an empowered Cromster. So if you're in regular, it instantly fills your bar. If you're an empowered, then it doesn't. Mid-game with trade is better. Yeah, it's much easier to get your character going in trade. Definitely, definitely. I think the high end is better too. It's just easier to get stuff like Red Ring or Orion's Eye, stuff like that in COF is much easier to get. But looking for like perfectly slammed stuff and like 4 LP stuff, a lot of the time is still better in trade. Well, if the trade economy's good, you know. Right now it's not, because no one's playing, but COF could use a buff on Ridiculous Exalted Prophecy price. Oh, I'm fine with that, yeah. I'm fine with like numerical changes to like how much stuff costs and stuff like that. But I think, like, as far as output goes for what you can farm at a high end with prophecies, I think it's honestly in a pretty good spot. I don't think it should get too much more crazy, like, on there. I don't know. That's my opinion, though. I'm not just after power, I'm after, like, the, how it feels to play and what its true goal is. You know, which is never just to make, like, the most powerful character possible. It's to enjoy that journey along the way. If you take away too much of that journey, I think you lose a lot of the fun. I agree, it'll never be, but don't think since it's a choice, it should be as equal as possible. Nope, I don't think so. I do not think it should even attempt to be balanced towards MG. They're two very different ways to play a game. At least separate leaderboards. Yeah, no, they should be separate in that aspect. But I don't think they should be balanced. I think they made it so you can tell which people are, right? I thought they did. Maybe not. I thought they put a tag on there that showed whether they're COF or MG. That's kind of lame. Yeah, let's have our leaderboards for sure. I just wasted 2 hours. I have like 10 glyphs trying to get back to empowered monos on my new character. Oh yeah, dude, I can instantly get to empowered monos if I have a half-decent character on an alt. Yeah, it saves so much time. You can do the same thing once you get to empowered monos for blessing farming too, where you can just use Glyphs of Envy to instantly fight the bosses over and over, and then farm out your perfect blessings. Delta being 80% cost of unique prophecy is just stupid. I mean, your absolute ratio F and MG should never be equal. Yeah. No, cost stuff should be rebalanced probably. Some of it's really, really expensive, and I play, video games all day, basically. It's kind of my job is to play video games, and so like even then I would struggle getting some of the prophecy setups. So that should never be the case. That means the average player is going to be really, really struggling. 3 LP slab, let's go, dude. We got all the attack speed stuff, blah, 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 blah. It's probably best just to... Yeah, that's the last level, I'm just put in the fire damage. Can't make it over to the plans. The extra attack speed. And we'll grab that extra nut there. Just the price of the exalted price is so overblown. Consider how many you need to attempt to get the gear, which will probably brick anyways. Makes no sense, yeah. Yeah, no, I get you. I get you. I think I was watching Sentinel playing, and he had a similar issue, where it was just so expensive to try to get stuff. Oh, I'm getting stun locked like a motherfucker, holy shit. Oh no, I think it did the sticky key thing where it just keeps spamming my skill. I think that's what it was doing. Occasionally, like, one of your skills randomly just lock itself and it'll just start spamming it over and over. Boom. One of these days, boys, the bee build will be the meta. It'll be all about the bees. And let's see if we can get the Ignite Blessing. Hey, there we go. That's a good blessing. 5% off perfect. B build, yes. That's what we all want. I want a B build that can at least push 500 corruption. Is that too much to ask? Alright, try to go for bleed next. Alright, hear me out. Hear me out. Best way to do bees. Add a new unique. So you have the ability, right, on Warlock for Chthonic Fissure to replace all of the Tormented Spirits with Chaos Bolts, right? What if we could replace them with bees that we could launch and explode on top of enemies? Thoughts? We can call it the Angry Bee build. Make a unique called like the Mad Hornet's Nest. Yeah, yeah. You just don't want to play Primalist. Primalist sucks, dude. I hate Primalist. The worst class. Fucking dumb class. So boring to play. I'm gonna piss a lot of people off, but I think it's by far the worst class. I was in its current state. If they had separate leaderboards, they used to have tags, but I don't see them anymore. Either way, they have. Yeah, I thought they had the tags. Yeah, it's kind of weird, but yeah, they should be able to just filter it by itself. It'd be a lot more fun that way for sure. Ooh. I want build with only one, but buffed one. Yeah, just a giant bumblebee. It needs to be like fat too. I want it to be plump, and it needs to make a noise. We need to hear this like very slow hum of just as it's kind of like slowly floating around. I want a skill MTX that turns hammers into cats, like oh, what is it? Soul Rend in PoE? Is that what you're thinking about? That's the best MTX in PoE, by the way. No one can tell me otherwise. I need to invest in some better MTX, for sure. Yeah. That's the biggest thing, like, holding them back right now from, like, making money. Is like, I feel like most people don't actually want the MTX, they just want to support them. But their MTX department's kind of bad. I don't know. These skins look like they're from the 2000s. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Like, I have a bunch of skins and I'm not even wearing any right now. I haven't even bothered. Like, I have a ton. Alright, we'll put one on. We'll put on our holy set. Look at that. I'm supporting them. I like that one the best. Okay, we did our part. We did our part. Helping sell MTX. This was like my holy fire setup. The MTX I care the most about, honestly, is skill MTX, though. I want skill MTX in the game. You're making people not want to buy them? I know, right? They saw it and they're like, man, that looks bad. What's that guy doing? He paid IRL money for that? Holy. Cats on crit OP. Yep. How many cats per hour are we getting? Yeah, that'd be nice, yeah. Yeah, sadly, I don't think it's gonna get too much better without them, like, completely rebuilding the game. So, you know, it it's got the PoE syndrome where it was built as a very, very small dev company, and it took a lot of work and millions of dollars to get PoE to its current state graphically, you know? He'll get there someday. Oh man, that is so bright, dude. They gotta turn those boots off when you come back. Holy shit. Appreciate that they're focused on gameplay and fixing bugs and balance, but they still have to make money. Yeah. No, I want them. I want them to be rewarded, because the more they get rewarded, the more they want to make a kick-ass game, right? Yeah, I appreciate their grind too, but like, hey guys, treat yourself. You know, make some money. You're gonna be way more motivated when you get that big bonus check. Exactly, yeah. It is much easier to wipe away tears with handfuls of cash. Fail to survive to keep grinding, yeah. They do have investors now, so they make some decent money off that, I think. But those investors are gonna want some money too, so eventually they're gonna be forced to start pumping out the MTX a little bit more. I'd be curious to see what the sales look like for their MTX. I said I can't believe I'm saying this, but promote your shop more. Yeah. True. Yeah, the advertisements have been kind of weird, because like I feel like they haven't promoted their game very much. Even the people who are like diehard fans, like sometimes I don't know when there's news, because I don't get like notified about it. Like sometimes they'll just like post it on their forums and they won't go anywhere else, and I'm like, wait, what? Time until like somebody in chat is like, hey, did you hear about that thing? I'm like, no, I had no idea. Yeah, I love about GGG is how they really balance MTX while not losing sight of their focus. Most devs end up going out of business to turn into hardcore MTX, then game dies. Yeah. No, I have tremendous respect for them. Especially the first season where they're like, hey, we could be pumping out more MTX, but we got stuff to fix. Let's focus on that. Totally respect that. But I want them to make money, and I want them to succeed, too. And I think there's a better balance, you know? We want to support you. And they have the money to hire a whole team that has nothing to do with game development, right? Like, that's their only thing is MTX. So they shouldn't be able to be... They should be able to not impact the game development in any way while still producing more income for themselves. Ellie has 0 pounds right now. Yeah. Yeah, I'm curious to see what their next cycle theme is. This next cycle really needs to be a banger, I think. I feel like they kind of hit they missed the mark this season, so next cycle needs to be a banger. If they come out swinging next cycle, I feel like they could get a lot of their that audience back, you know. Who missed the mark this cycle? Elite, yeah. Yep. What's so strange is that they're trying to appeal to China's audience with their pets and wings. Oh yeah, I don't really know anybody that uses the pets. Like I use them more of like a trademark because I've got my little balls, and like I don't know anybody else that like really uses them that much or really cares all that much about them. I don't know. Pets have always been kind of a whatever thing for me. I never even turn them on in PoE, and I've got tons. But I'm kind of just gonna give them for free during like packages I buy. Like the cutesy pet anime shit, yeah. The closest I've ever been to like purposely trying to buy a pet, by the way, was this season in PoE. I have a code where I don't buy mystery boxes. I did it once back when like PoE first started doing them, and I spent like $300 trying to get one armor set, and I promised myself I would never do it again because it's predatory. But honestly, this mystery box for PoE this season almost got me. They had a bunch of pets that were mini baby versions of all the bosses, and it almost got me, dude. I'm like, oh, dude, I like that. That's fucking cool. He's got like a little angry baby Brutus and like all this crazy stuff, you know? I don't know. I really liked it. Like that was a well done mystery box. I still didn't buy any. I stuck true to my code. But I wanted to. Oh, did I not kill that thing up there? Whoops. These poisons are ripping me apart. I don't have a cleanse right now on my belt. Those pets are so dope. Yeah, dude, I really like them. I like them a lot. It's embarrassing how much I want one. Room map doesn't look super interesting to me until the fourth segment. Skill, yeah, the skill sigils. Yeah, that's definitely the best part coming up. More ways to customize your characters. I'm all about that. Imagine if they sold Aberrath Doggo, right? Little baby Aberrath Doggo. This map's easy. Although I'm slowly going to the side. Yeah, there it is. I might actually buy it, yeah. I like the cosmics for Fox, by the way. Do I have that one? This one? Twilight Fox? Yeah. I guess I have this guy. He's kind of like the doggo. What they look like? Little doggo boy? Should I ruin my my stuff and do the purple gang? Ah, it's gotta be balls. Gotta be balls. I hate this boss. You can't even, like, damage him half the time. Gonna be probably an ambush, it looks like. There it is, yep. I need to order food, boys. My stomach is like eating itself alive. Let me order food real quick. I think I kind of want something simple today. Ugh. Probably just get like Del Taco. I haven't had Del Taco in a hot minute. Should be quick and easy. Food is on the way. I think the goal, boys, is I want to get to level 85, and then I want to do a quick swap over to doing World Splitter and see how the build feels. If I don't like the build, then I'm probably going to start leveling my Warlock. My Warlock that I made last cycle is getting a pretty drastic buff in the upcoming patch, and so I'd like to have my character kind of ready to go before then. I think that's kind of my plan right now. I hate doing these beacons. They are so rippy. My Warlock's going to be using very similar gear to what I'm using right now, though, so most of this gear isn't actually wasted. It's stuff I'm still planning on using on the Warlock. All Ignite focus, so fire damage over time. Dang, that was fast. He must have had a delivery guy like already at the restaurant. He just messaged me that he's already there waiting. Easy, boys. How technology has come. In 30 seconds, I can have somebody at a restaurant picking up food for me. Alright, I'm not necrotic res cap, so those big slams hurt me a lot. Gotta be careful with those. Necrotic beam. You like how we have to pay $10 for pizza, Chinese delivery, which used to be free? yeah, that one. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I pay a ludicrous amount of money every month for food delivery. Because as a streamer, I either need to meal prep the day before, which I fucking hate doing, or I have to order food. Those are basically my two options, or starve. So the convenience is really nice. Paying, 200% the cost of the food, not as nice. Actually, it's probably more than that. It's probably like 250, 300. Hey man, someday, if I make it big enough, then maybe my wife won't have to work, and then she can be my manager, and she can help get food. Then we won't have to pay 300% for our food. That mana. Oh, it's Warpath. Pick up the Warpath. Alright. This guy in the back needs to go. He's bombarding me with lightning. We meal prep for 3 days to a week. What do you normally make for your meal preps? I have this thing where I despise leftovers already, and meal prep is basically just permanent leftovers. So it would have to be like certain foods that aren't bad leftovers. It's basically if I don't eat the leftovers sometime in that 1 day time frame, I don't eat them. So we cook rice separate, then in meal-sized containers to freeze them, and then prep soup side dishes into individual containers. Okay. Yeah, we eat a lot of rice. My wife's Asian, and so we eat a lot of rice-oriented foods. Rice is kind of just the filler with a lot of stuff, but that used to be healthier into working out to be salads and chicken breasts. Yeah, a lot of chicken makes sense. Does anybody do a Warpath ride build? Is that a thing? Yikes. I found mealy soup dumplings to be my new obsession. Yeah. Soup's not a bad leftover. Soup's not a bad leftover. It doesn't get like stale or anything, you know? You still gotta eat it, like, within a day or two, but depending on what soup you're doing. Ooh. I like can't get close to them. I need to. These spires are so annoying. Smite, spires, explosions just everywhere. Yeah. It's always been the biggest downside with orbital smite, or I mean orbital hammers. You just like have to basically play melee range. There are so many good frozen food selections too at Costco. I really like their chicken bakes. They serve it at like the food court section, but you can buy them like in their frozen section and just make them yourself at your home. So it's just like bread with this like creamy sauce in the middle, and then just a bunch of chicken. Those are pretty good. Went right to breath? That's weird. Yeah, he normally always does shake off first. The soup is in the dumpling. They come frozen and steamed for like 11 minutes. Yeah, it's not bad. I'm very much a convenience guy. I would much prefer crappier food if it's more convenient. Like, not crappier like bad for you, but like taste-wise, you know? Yeah, Kirkland brand stuff are good, but other stuff too, yeah. Yeah, Costco's the GOAT for sure. They've got a lot of really good frozen food. Yeah, when my wife and I first started dating, I used to basically just live off of like the chunky Campbell's or like soups, you know? They have a wide variety. Basically, would just be like all of those. Like, hey, dude, you got a meal for $2, you know? It takes me 1 minute to make. Sure, it's not the best, but it's so convenient. I get more gaming time if I do that. So easy. I was definitely bachelor style food when we first started dating. Meanwhile, I'm cooking a full meal twice a day. Yeah, fuck all that. Ain't nobody got time for that. Well, apparently you, but I sure don't. I got boats to deal with, okay? My boats need me. I got hammers to throw. You know what I'm disappointed in? We're in 2024, and we still don't have the full technology of Spy Kids with that little microwave thing they had, where they'd put in like what looked like a bag of popcorn, stick it in the microwave, and then there would just be a cheeseburger in there, just like perfectly made. That's the technology I wanted. We're still not there. I did that too for a long time. Wolf called me the king of crap cooking. Yeah. You know, okay, so the funniest thing ever is my wife, when she cooks, she does kind of like put a lot more effort into things and makes things the right way. And I just find the way to make things so much shittier, but so much faster. And so like when my wife makes like grilled cheese and like tomato soup and all of that, like she does it the right way, makes them all good, and like I forget what it's even called. Gets out our little like flat cooker thing to like make all the grilled cheese. I don't even know what half the shit's called, you know. And how I make it, my son, he asked me to explain how I make the grilled cheese. He wrote it down and then he handed it to my wife. And to tell you how abysmal this is, and he's like, you should make your grilled cheese this way. I put 2 pieces of bread into the toaster, pull them out, and put some butter on them, put the Kraft cheese, like instant cheese, on top of them, and then I stick them in the microwave for 10 seconds. And he wanted to write down the instructions so he could give it to my wife so she could make it that way next time. I was crying. I want the one on the Fifth Element, so Suits of Cookie. That's about it. Yeah, that sounds about right. Yeah, it was pretty funny. I was like, oh man, the disrespect right now that he thinks that is better. All right, one sec, guys. My food's here. That's grilled cheese my friends gave me when I was in middle school. Then I tried one cooked properly as an adult, which was night and day. I don't even toasted the bread. Yeah, dude. That's the way to do it, man. That's the way to do it. Simple, easy, to the point. There we go. XP. I don't actually mind the arenas right now, because I'm mainly just trying to get XP. Playing this build, I can mostly just sit in the middle, as long as I can survive these fucking guys just bombarding me. Okay. Especially you get easier access to XP shrines a lot of the time. Some of the ranged mobs make it annoying, though. Welcome to the blender. I grill both sides of the bread and butter to a crisp, and then use the soft cheese. I don't even know how to say that kind of cheese. But I get your point. I get your point. Yeah, how I'm still alive today is honestly a miracle. It's a good thing I have a wife that can cook. Yeah, I'm actually not going to use that. Got minion damage on it. Not really your go-to sentinel relic. Try an air fryer. It's a lazy man's best friend. Grilled cheese in 6 minutes, just as good as the pan. You can make anything in there. I have an air fryer actually, yeah. I'm not very good with it, but I'll do that for like my son. We'll make like chicken nuggets and stuff in there and like French fries. That's typically where I stop. I can do those two things though. Chicken nuggets, chicken strips, French fries. That skull does so much damage. Holy. Air fryer is amazing. Have you guys heard about like some of the air fryers though? Putting like toxic metals into your food? Like to the point where it can like kill you? I saw some posts on that. You can trick people into thinking you're good at cooking with that thing? Yeah. Something that I always thought was so funny. I don't know if you guys have parents or know people that do this, but my mom is obsessed with like Costco salmon, the one that's like pre-ready to go, where you basically just stick it in the oven and set it for a timer, and then you're good. But she calls it her salmon, and she makes it for people all the time, and pretends like, you know, she's making this thing. Like, oh yeah, I'll make my salmon. I'm like, I don't think that's your salmon. I don't think there was any prep work whatsoever going into that. So it's a win-win, yeah. Pretty much everything in air fryer, as long as you make sure to use the proper amount of oil. I didn't know you were supposed to put oil, so you're already too complicated for me. I never use oil unless it's salmon? Oh, okay, okay. You don't have to? Good, good. Good to know, because I have never done that before. So, like, chicken nuggets are already fried? Yeah. Okay. Cool, cool. I'm safe. I'm safe. So, food related, another thing that blew my mind. Apparently, a lot of the ice creams of our childhood, having like ice cream sandwiches and like the ice cream cones and all of that. Do you know that they're not allowed to call them ice cream anymore? And I even looked at it at the store the other day. Apparently, they're only allowed to call them dairy desserts because they don't actually melt anymore. Whatever they did to them, if you just like leave them outside for an entire day, they don't melt because they don't have enough like milk or whatever in them to be considered ice cream. So they're not legally allowed to call it anymore. Oh no, I died! Please don't kill him! Please don't kill him! Let me rest! No! Oh no, that was just the Empower. That was just the Empower. Oh, thank God. I didn't lose the staff. I really wanted that staff. Oh dear, the ones that they sell here, they all melt. That's good. That's good. If you go to Walmart, look at the ice cream sandwiches and the like, what are they called? The little ice cream cone things that they put the peanuts on the top. And look at the box and it won't say ice cream anywhere. It'll just say dairy dessert. It still tastes mostly like ice cream, but it's more of like an icing that's really cold, you know? Type thing, where that way it keeps its shape and doesn't melt. What am I getting hit by? Holy shit. Oh, it's those fire archers. Yeah, I remember as a kid, like, you'd get like an ice cream sandwich and you had like 5 minutes to eat that thing before it was gone. Your 5 cast speed. Not too bad. Oh, that hurts. So people have been working on Diablo, also did a shit ton of work for the new WoW expansion. So actually some high hopes out there. Yeah? So what you're telling me is, Risk, is they should have been working on Diablo, but instead they were working on WoW? Ah, crap, dude. You're ready for a bad season. They put all their good work and time and energy into Diablo, and then, or into WoW. And then there was nothing left for Diablo. That's what I heard. I'm surprised they haven't started charging per season from the direction they've been going. Yeah, I bought the expansion though. They were really smart because their last season, right before the expansion, was a banger. So if there was ever a time to sell the expansion, that was the time to do it. Where most people, I think, were justifying it, you know? And I bought it. Look, I'm cool with it. Because in these free-to-play setups, I normally spend about $60 a season. I am totally fine with paying companies to keep up good work, and as long as I'm getting like even an hour to 2 hours of gameplay per dollar, I think that's a really good deal. But I get how some people can be stingy about it, or not. Stingy is not the right word, you know. Hesitant about it because Diablo's had such a rough last like 10 years, you know. And a lot of people gave up before last season when it actually got good and became really worth the money. But in the current state, I think it's worth it, and I don't mind spending that money. In fact, I bought the more expensive one. That was $90, and I still think I am definitely getting my money's worth. I mean, it's not even about paying the money; it's about charging $100 for early access of an unfinished game. Yeah, no, the original Diablo release was definitely harder to justify. I got my gameplay worth, and I still had fun. But there was still so much missing from it. From what we expected of a Diablo game. You know? It was not up to par. I'll give you that. Still played it, still had fun. But not up to the expectations that I think everybody set. It says a lot about the devs, yeah. Well, that part's not them. They don't get to choose that. That's their marketing team. What you're saying is it says a lot about Activision. And now it's going to be Microsoft, but it looked like the good guys. Never thought I'd say it. Activision controlled most of the money. I'm not sure what to play right now. Currently stuck on Aberoth. What build are you playing? Yeah, what build are you playing, Orange? There's a couple of builds that make Aberoth really, really easy. From devs as the studio entity, not the actual developers, but I'm not impressed with the actual developers at Blizzard at this point either, to be honest. I think they're starting to get it, though. I think they had to go through a rough learning patch of establishing this isn't their game. This is our game. They created the world, and they need to make it for us, and not for themselves. They need to be okay with saying, hey, we made a bad decision, and it didn't make the game more fun. What can we do to make the game more fun? And I think they're starting to get that. Best attempt was a ballista Falconer. But I've got a hammer paladin and necromancer as well. Orange, do me a favor, type in !! Falconer and take a look at that build. So I recently updated that and made a new build guide for it. My build guides are very, very in-depth. That is the easiest Aberoth. I feel like it doesn't instant kill him like some builds do, but most of those builds instant kill him with insane budget. You can build that character on a budget, and I feel like it just makes him so easy. I'm just base tanking most of the mechanics. It doesn't matter. You have to read reviews and veto with your money. Never let greedy execs get away with unfinished games. If you pay for it, they'll do it again. Yeah, 100%. I miss the Blizzard I grew up with too, man. I'm deceased now with Game Studios, yeah. This video is how I found your channel. Nice, dude. Yeah, I would give maybe that a try. You already have a Falconer set up. So, I play with controller though, so any day if it's controller friendly. The people who have played it on controller told me it was controller friendly. So, the only part that I think is not as controller friendly, yes it is, yeah. So purpose plays on controller. It's just like you want to be facing the direction generally that you're doing damage. But you throw traps just kind of in the general direction of the enemies, and then a whole bunch of extra traps are spawned, and that's where most of your damage comes from. And those extra traps are auto-aimed. So they will just automatically throw themselves right at the enemy's feet. So the fire cone does face the direction your character is facing. So it'll take a little bit of practice to get that down, and just trying to aim that. But most of it is going to be like, that's just like min-maxing your damage output. Most of it's going to be extremely controller friendly. Biggest thing is getting the facing right. Yeah. How tanky is it? It is both squishy and incredibly tanky. So we'll put it this way: on any kind of boss where there is only one target, it is extremely tanky. It is a little bit squishy in echoes. The reason why is you're using Silver Shroud stacks, which basically guarantee that you're dodging the next hit. So if you're going against 20 monsters in an echo, guaranteeing dodging a hit every couple seconds isn't a lot, because you're taking so many small hits. But if there's only one target, like Aberoth, being immune during your movement ability, and then dodging 100% chance the next hit, which includes like giant AoE slams from Aberoth, or like giant balls coming from the side of the screen, is really nice. So I'm able to face tank pretty much everything in Aberoth except the one-shot mechanic where he does the big AoE like explosion ring after he does like the channel where there's a little circle in front of him. I can't tank that, and I can't tank the beam that he does where he shoots like that frontal beam. Everything else I just tank. However, even with it being squishier in echoes, I still have it over 1,000 corruption with kind of mediocre gear. Even if D4 and LE are not up there compared to PoE, competition is good for everyone. It forces them to do better. Oh, absolutely, yeah. I love how many like mainstream ARPGs there are right now. It gets annoying when they conflict with each other because I want to play them all, but it's so good for the competition to getting just better games. Like D4 started stealing LE's ideas, and it's fantastic. Absolutely, take their ideas. LE's a great game. And I hope LE does that with PoE and some stuff with Diablo, and I hope they just steal each other's ideas all back and forth until we just get better games. And forces them to put more effort into everything. TR is way above what I want to do, thanks for reminding me about this build. Yeah, of course, man, of course. That was the build, though, that I used to carry chat through Aberoth. So I would grab other people, and it would make Aberoth have 70% more health, and it was still able to do it just fine. I think the only one I failed with a carry was when we had somebody in chat that their abilities were basically making it so I couldn't see the screen. Or I couldn't see anything, and so I started, like, taking stuff all in a row that I shouldn't have been taking. I think that was the only one I failed. Going in blind to Aberoth, that was the first build I brought into Aberoth. It took me 2 tries to get it, and then once I understood the fight and saw the mechanics the first time, then it was easy. And I died to the expanding ring thing that one-shots you no matter what, because I didn't even know that was a thing. So once I knew that was a thing, then I killed it from then on, pretty much. So. That hurt. There's a lot of poison. LE caused PoE to reverse on a lot of their poor quality of life choices. Yeah, dude. I think LE made PoE 2 gonna be so much better. Because they changed up the pacing to be more LE pacing, and I think that was a fantastic choice. I am so happy that they went that route. Alright, looking at my passes real quick. Hold on, guys. I put this together this morning, so... I need to take out these 10 points here. I don't need those at all. And then... I don't know what I want to do with Forge Guard. Originally, I was going to grab these, but I decided not to go with an axe. I'm converting the bleed chance. So I'm basically getting more melee damage, which doesn't do anything. Because I want to get to these points, because that double dips, because I'm converting bleed to ignite. So I'm getting 14% per node, even though I'm using a one-hander. These points are really good. These points aren't bad. So let me go on Spectacles attunement points though, because those are basically doing nothing for me. Okay. I mean, I guess those points aren't too bad. Just getting the 2 points there would be kind of nice. So we'll do that. I like health and stun immunity. I wish that gave me throwing attack speed. We can do the 5 points here. Gives me some health, gives me some stun avoidance. I like all of that. The armor on block isn't bad. Neither is this guy, but I think I prefer these ones. Okay, and I'll put one more point into there, and then we'll grab the 10 points there. I really even need to farm this. I guess 81's kind of mid. Try to get a better one. Yeah, I think the competition has really helped the action RPG space. I think that was the biggest problem with like D3, is when D3 first came out, there wasn't really any competition. It was like PoE was just starting to get its footing. So it was so needed, yeah. Kind of forced everybody to step up their game. And then I think after a while, PoE just started dominating. That PoE lost that competition. And they had a couple pretty bad leagues. Because they were just so far superior to everything else, they didn't really need to try. And so I think LE and then Diablo now starting to step up their game a lot more, I think helped a lot. I think PoE right now is still the most dominant, but the others are starting to catch up. Oh, yep, that got me. That was way too much. I only died by 26 damage. It was just all damage over time. Man, they are really trying to shove those shades down my throat. That'll make PoE 2 even better, I hope. Oh yeah, 100%. 100%. I'm so excited for PoE 2. It's like the best of both worlds for me. Where it has the complexity of theory crafting of like PoE, but not quite at the same scale. Where it's not overly going to be bloated, hopefully. It's kind of the looks of it. And then they're bringing it down to more of a like last epoch pace. And they're already starting to wean off of like heavy respec costs in the current season. And so I'm hoping the respecs become more of like a PoE style respec that encourages you to try new things. Like gem swapping and stuff like that's already going to be much more approachable with how it's set up for PoE 2 and all of that. So there's some good hope for that. I want to be able to recommend PoE to new people, but I don't really ever recommend it to people unless they've got just an enormous amount of free time to just like watch YouTube videos, you know? Just way too much of a entry cost to get learning that game. So I think PoE 2 will fix a lot of that, hopefully. I didn't have to respec. Respecking with gold looks nice, and people seem very happy with the currency trade. Yeah, currency trade is really nice. Currency trade is really nice. Some things are still better to do the trade website for, so you don't have to spend the gold on. But the quality of life having the currency trade is really nice. Yeah, we're already doing way more damage than the last time we fought him. Yeah, my PoE build's getting pretty insane though, man. Yeah, I'm almost at 1,000 all stats. So I'm over 1,000 on my intellect, and I'm in like the 900 range on my like strength and dex. I think my strength's a little bit lower, but I've been having a lot of fun with the season. I'm just not a very good PoE streamer. Otherwise, I'd be streaming it. It's what I'm doing most of the time when I'm off stream right now, though. Are you still playing Hexblast? Yes, yeah, playing Hexblast. So I'm just stat stacking, playing Inquisitor on Hexblast. So I decided not to play Sab this time because I've always played Sab. So I went Trickster. Trickster stat stacking. And it's really fun. People are playing Trickster and Sab. Sorry. I think I'm mixing up my words. People normally play Trickster and Sab. I'm playing Inquisitor. Alright, I might have mixed up my ascendancies there with what I was saying. So yeah, I'm playing an Inquisitor stat stacker. Did you see that there was a divination exploit though? They had their own exploit that they're getting kind of made fun of this season. They're getting put in the same boat as LE now, where a lot of people were bitching on Reddit. I love Inquisitor, is easily my most played ascendancy. My most played is probably Shadow. And then my second most is Witch, and then probably Templar. I just play a lot of mine and trap builds. I used to play Assassin a lot, yeah. Yeah, no, there was this exploit where with the Brother's Stash card that gives you 5 divs, where apparently paired with one of the new Scarabs, if you did it in a tier 1 map, the Scarab was guaranteeing like div cards to drop, and you could make it so the only div card that was available for it to drop was the Brother's Stash. And so people, it was only for 1 day, and it was estimated like 20,000 divines or something like that. Yeah. I think it still affected the market, but not too bad. Sorry, guys. Dogs are barking. I don't think it's too loud for you guys, but... Yeah, sadly I don't really have anything that's like crazy expensive right now to sell. Otherwise I probably could have sold it for a lot more within that day window. Are you gonna try Rune Master again? I'm currently on your previous Rune Master build and it still rocks for under corruption and still going strong. I've thought about it a few times, chicken, sorry. I've spent a lot of time looking through planners, and so my big thing, I know a couple of people have done Aberoth on it. They've done, you know, like 400 or 500 corruption, so it's still losing like a lot of its end game of going to like 1,000 corruption, I think, ability. But if I'm going to build it, I want to add something new to it, you know? I want to evolve the build. I don't want to just play the same build to play the same build. And I haven't gotten to the point in my theory crafting yet where I feel like I'm really adding anything to it. Where I'm making it fun and different. Or making it a new way to like really build the character, you know? That's typically what I look for in builds. Is I want to feel like I'm changing something with it, you know? I'm giving people a new way to play the game. I just haven't quite gotten there yet. What do you mean when you say you're not a good PoE streamer? I think I'm a lot more entertaining when I'm streaming PoE, or when I'm streaming LE and Diablo. I'm a lot more engaged with chat, I can talk to you guys a lot more, I'm more knowledgeable about those games. I've played thousands and thousands of hours in PoE, and I'm still not like a top like 1% player, you know? I'm probably a top like maybe 3% player, or like 5% player or something like that. But I'm not at the same level that I am, and then also, PoE is a harder game. There's a lot more thought process that goes into it when I'm playing, and so that makes it so I'm less talkative. So I'm engaging less with chat, and I think the people who are playing PoE are more engaged with the game, so they talk a lot less. And because my stream isn't as big as some other people, it's good to have chatters that are a little bit more engaged, because they help keep me engaged, right? And it makes it more fun for everybody. And so I just don't think I'm at the level right now of both size of streamer and skill level of PoE player where I bring enough to the table to be a good streamer. Whereas like LE, I know LE like the back of my hand. I've grown up playing Diablo all my life. I feel very, very comfortable playing it, kind of half playing and while also engaging with chat, you know? Where I don't feel like I'm sacrificing anything. I don't like the scarcity of glassblowers. I want to automate my flask. Yeah, my build is important because I'm using the concoction flask that keeps me alive. So that was kind of an investment where I'm like, oh man, I gotta spend like 50 chaos just to buy these glassblowers. I hate flask and PoE. Back in the day, it used to be degenerate gameplay. Yeah. Yeah, flask and PoE suck. I'm not a big flask person either. Just adding too many buttons. Are they keeping the flask system in PoE 2? I can't remember seeing any of their flasks inside gameplay. I feel like they gotta at least be changing it, because I don't think they like where it's at either. Alright. Speaking of PoE, guys, I need 2 minutes. I need 2 minutes. I gotta check on my boat. Hold on. What the boat doing? Okay, you guys see my boat. Literally gonna be 2 minutes. So I apologize, guys. I gotta make sure the boat's doing okay. Okay, it might be 4 minutes because I think I gotta save one of my boats. My boat got commandeered by pirates. 1 sec, boys.
Those filthy opportunists will be next.
This fight would be so much faster, but he's phased.
Be washed away. Face the wrath of the sea.
Yeah, like I can't do any damage during this part.
Sink.
I tried to click my LE dodge button right there. I'm like almost insta-phasing him though. Alright, this is the last no DPS phase.
Of the sea. Run you through.
Alright, both save, boys. That was a lot of gold. Alright. Now it should be quick. I just need to send my 1 boat out. I could probably do that corn. Alright, I'm done, boys. I'm sorry. Can't let your crew be taken over by pirates. I don't remember either, but hopefully they just removed it. yeah, I can't remember. Alright, how do I play LE? Oh, my brain just melted. I almost tried to piano my flask there. I have to get all my flasks going at the start of a map. Save the boat, it's so fun. Yeah, I'm the designated boat saver for the clan. Angus is playing a bow build, so he always is asking me to save his boat. How powerful is your PC running both PoE and LE at the same time? I have a fairly new PC. The only issue I have is with my CPU temps. I have like crazy airflow in my case and a really nice water cooler, but the CPU I have runs really hot no matter like what you do. Even when I'm looking on like forums and stuff, pretty much everyone has that. So that's the only issue I ever really run into. Also, I just put a cap on the background FPS if I'm not in that current game, and that helps a lot with that too. Utilizes a lot less of my resources. What's up, Loaf? Hey, what's up, Johnny? How you doing, man? What up, what up? Good, how's LE? LE's going good, man. You excited for the D4 stuff? I don't want to do a shade. I guess I can start going down this way. Yeah, pretty excited for the new season in XFAC. Yeah, it's Tuesday, right? Pretty soon. Yeah, I probably got one more build in me on LE, and then I'm ready for Diablo. Yeah, I'll try out season 5. Yeah, this has been a slower season for LE, so I'm ready to mix it up. Get some carry runs going again. More Diablo goodness as long as the season's good. Cool. Yeah. Have you decided what class you're gonna play? You're playing Rogue? Yeah, addicted. You're not sure yet, Johnny? Yeah. I'm either playing Rogue or Sorg, most likely. Probably Rogue or Sorg. Seems like most of the Druid buffs are like Bear Druid, and I don't really care for Bear Druid all that much. I want to play Sorg, but it's going to depend on if they nerf the ever-living fuck out of it right before it goes live, because I think most of its good stuff is coming from bugs right now. So that makes me a little bit worried. But I'd like to play Sork, but yeah, if it's not doing very good, then I'll probably just go Rogue. Rogue was so much fun last season, and I don't think any of those builds got killed, really. I didn't really play Heartseeker, so I don't care if they nerf Heartseeker. I love Rapid Fire, I love Andes. Ow. There's way too many big boys here. And I am not necrotic res capped. Your build got buffed to the moon, Andy times 4. Yeah? Hey, dude. Do we just play Rapid Fire into Andes? Wait till we get an Andes and then start pumping. What do they buff on Andes? The poison proc? Is that new to the season, or are you talking about the buff right before the right as I was stopping playing? Because I played it with the the new buff where they made it proc at the location of the damage. Did they buff it again? Nope, new season? Okay, okay. I like it. I'm gonna start doing those carry runs early. So I can farm my Andes. Yeah, I love that build. That build's so much fun. Plus there's a new chest that can be used. I saw the new chest. That does look really dope. Mana. That's not good. Yeah, the new chest looks dope. It gives you plus levels of Dark Shroud, so you can still get a GA Dark Shroud chest. And it gives you the grouping. Yeah. That looks big money. Yeah, maybe this season I'll do my first Diablo YouTube video. I don't know. I feel like YouTube's way worse with like letting me stream other games. Where occasionally people in YouTube chat will just be like, Diablo. So hopefully it's not too bad if I actually like post a build guide or something. Because I'd love to see how my format of doing build guides holds up in Diablo community. Diablo's a little bit less complex though, so it does make the needing of doing as much hand-holding in a build guide less important, but the player base also tends to be at a different skill level too, so maybe they'll still be appreciated. I don't know. I just know that that's how I like build guides when I watch them. I want them to explain how each node functions and why we're taking it in what order. So that way I can start piecing together how different scaling works and stuff like that. Intelligence on a Citadel base, not bad. That's the one thing I like don't ever sell in this game, is I never sell exalted gear, because I'm way too lazy to try to figure out how much it costs. I need to get better at that. be kind of interesting. Let me clear out the mobs so I can actually look through my inventory. So many fire explosions right there. I have Reen. That could be very big if it hits. Oh, that extra throw speed feels so nice. I really need to get throw speed rings. I don't think either of my rings have throw speed on them right now. Eventually I'd want to be double exalted throw speed and only like a tier 1 throwing damage just for the mana cost. Yeah, that attack speed trend feels super smooth. I'm almost to the goal of 85 though. I want to get to 85 and then I want to try out some tech. And then we'll decide where we're going from there. If the tech I want to try out feels good, then we'll keep going. Otherwise, I might be doing a warlock here either today or tomorrow. Prep for the new patch coming out. I haven't played a Warlock in a hot minute, too. Warlock's fun. Alright, we need to kill that ambush first. Oh my god, the lag. Oh yeah, it's this guy. This guy always lags. We're getting like 300 ignites, not too bad. Let's see what we got. Yeah, it hit a slam, sadly. I wanted it to go... I had void damage. That's interesting. That is interesting. At 1 LP. I want to see if there's a XP shrine around here. That's what makes the arenas really worth it. 0 shrines, love that. In the middle here. I think we got mostly melee guys other than these little flower dudes. Or OP Alchemist Ladle just dropped randomly. Yeah? Ellis, are you on COF or MG? I can't remember. That's big though, dude. Congrats. COF? Okay, alright. So now you gotta make a Mad Alchemist build. What are you gonna play, dude? Oh, it was just an Alchemist Ladle. Oh, never lucky, my guy. Never lucky. Hey, Sentinel, thanks for the follow, man. How's it going, dude? Welcome, welcome. You guys don't know Frozen Sentinel. He's another LE content creator who I quite enjoy. Yeah, we rated him the other day, and he's got some good stuff. Hell yeah, thanks for the follow as well, man. I appreciate you. Hello, how goes it? Oh, it's going, man, it's going. I'm doing Ignite Hammers at the moment. I needed to level my Paladin to try some different tech, and I wanted to do it a little bit differently. I didn't want to go like standard bleed hammers, so I'm playing with some Ignite shenanigans. Just having fun, dude. Just having a good time. I appreciate that, of course, man. No, seriously, I actually really like your content. I think it reminds me a lot more of myself, where you're a little bit more laid back and less zergy and like screaming. And I enjoy that. I enjoy that. Just nice chill vibes, and you make good builds. Making Frozen's Mage right now. Hey, nice, dude. Too much hype puts me off a bit, yeah. I have a hard time watching those kind of streams. We'll occasionally have those moments, you know, when something crazy happens, but I like to dial it back most of the time. You still working on your mage, or what are you up to, man? You're normally streaming right now too, right? Are you about to start stream, or are you not streaming today? We min-maxing, alright. Yeah, you're COF the cycle, so that takes a little bit longer. Takes a minute to get that min-maxing for sure. I want to make a video, but been lazy, to be honest. Our gear is pretty nuts already. Yeah, I feel that, dude. I was supposed to make a video on Sunday. I try to do like a video, a build guide a week, at least in the early part of the season, and I definitely didn't do that. So, shame on me. Shame on me. Yeah, it looked like your build was pumping pretty good though. Early cycle, too much going on. Yeah. There's so much going on just the ARPG kind of zone right now, you know? I'm still playing PoE off stream. That's probably the biggest culprit. Is that steals away some of my time. I gotta take care of my boats, man. Gotta take care of my boats. Frozen the Legend. Yes, sir. So Frozen, when do we get a cam reveal? When's the camera deal? You wanna say, I kinda cheat with builds, I just reuse gear. That's the COF way. Yeah. True. Hey guys, thanks for the sub on YouTube, I appreciate it. What's up, bro? What's up, Shadows? How you doing, man? How's it going? Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. I hit 2 slams. I hit melee crit, I guess. And then, oh, I hit a T5 thing. What tier is that melee crit? It's only tier 5 too. That's such a bizarre Ivorine. Yeah, that egg went all sorts of directions with that. I don't know, I've thought about it. I'm not sure how I feel about the cam. For one, my setup isn't ideal, and the wife isn't comfortable being on stream. I also still have my career that I want to keep separate. I got it, I got that. It makes sense. Is your stream set up in your guys' like room? Hey, sweet. Thanks for the raid, man. How's it going, dude? Howdy, everybody from Sweet Stream. My name is Loaf. I'm an LE content creator. Do a lot of build guide stuff. If you guys have any questions, let me know. I'm happy to help you guys out. Right now, we're messing around with a little bit of a different approach to Hammerden. Instead of playing like bleed or crit, I'm actually playing ignite. And doing bleed conversion using hubris. So I wanted to level up my paladin and get it to a higher level so I could try out some new tech, and that's what we got going right now. It's working pretty well. How's your stream, man? The ray of moonlight has arrived. Hey, thank you. What's good? Not much, man. Yeah, we're just blasting, dude. How you doing, Mox? Yeah, our second bedroom is the game room. Got it. I did that for a while when I was streaming like a couple years ago. Yeah, that can be much harder. Luckily, when we moved, I was able to get my own office, and that made a world of a difference. Where it's kind of face over to the back, so my wife can like still come into my office without being on stream, because she doesn't like being on stream either. So I get you though. I still don't do face cams on my YouTube videos, just because I'm lazy when it comes to editing, and it's so much hard to edit if I have my face in there. If I like fuck something up and say something wrong, where if I have no face cam, it makes things so much easier to edit. Good, chillin'. I like it. Hey, sweet. Really good, thank you. Rookie and last buck, by the way, but so far enjoy it. Yeah, I was just gonna ask, what build you playing? We live in a expensive city, space is limited. Yeah. We're getting there, man. I live in Utah, and we have a lot of people coming over from California because California is so expensive, and our rent has been skyrocketing every year. So we were lucky enough that my mother-in-law was able to help us get into a house, and that has been a life sent for sure. Blade Dancer Rogue. You know, Blade Dancer is one of my least played characters. What's the main skill for your Blade Dancer Rogue? Yeah, similar I do here in Vancouver, just north of Seattle. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, it is crazy the cost of living these days, man. Like, we'll get like 5 things at the grocery store and be like, oh, your total's 150 bucks. Like, what? We got like some eggs and milk. What are you talking about? Mainly Umbral Blade, I think. Okay, okay. I've done some Umbral Blades in the past. I don't think I did as Blade Dancer though. But nice. Are you stacking like are you doing like Shadow Daggers? I don't know if you know, 'cause, I know you're newer at the game. Are you following a build guide, I guess, or are you doing your own thing? I guess is a good question to ask. Hi, babe. There, guys. Talking to the wife. It's the being alive tax. I feel that, dude. I feel that. Thank you for breathing in our toxic air. That will be $1,000, please. Sad California noises. I grew up in California, Blake. Yeah, I feel you, dude. I feel you. Yeah, I was born in like Northern Cali, kind of outside Sacramento, and then I've also lived like way south, kind of like Riverside area. I've lived all over in California. I'm following a leveling build guide and then a class specific. Get to use all the skills. I'm gonna play around with them. Nice. Who did the build guide? What build are you following? Like a max roll build guide or something? California just looks like such a bad deal as taxes are higher than Canada. Yeah. Almost all of my gaming friends actually live in Canada. I can't tell you what part. Maybe some of them are hanging out, but they can chirp in. I feel like almost my entire life, everybody that I've played with that I didn't like know IRL has been from Canada. When I used to play WoW for like 12 years, everyone from my WoW guild was pretty much in Canada. Everyone from my like PoE guild is in Canada. A lot of Canadians. It fucking sucks here. Yeah, are you in California or Canada? Which one? Which one? It says Tarek. Okay, Tarek's good. Tarek's good. Yeah, I know most of the content creators. I've been in the scene for quite a few years, so I'm always just curious. Especially if you're like a newer player. Just want to make sure you're going in a good direction, you know. But Tarek's got some good stuff. He won't steer you wrong. Dodging and weaving, boys. There's a lot of random shit flying across the screen right now. Hometown is like 45 minutes or something, just out of SF. Okay, nice. Tarek has some good guys, yeah. Yeah, Tarek's good. Tarek has some good shit. What was that? Any effectiveness, chance to shred on throw. Not too bad. And good rolls too. I gotta lurk now, gotta go get ready for bed, but enjoy the rest of your stream. Hey, I appreciate you. Thanks for dropping by. I'll have to come drop by the stream at some time too. I'm glad you're enjoying LE though. I'll catch you around. I'll take care of the viewers. Yeah, if anybody from Sweet Stream, if you guys are also newer to the game, if you guys have any questions like that, I try to be pretty new player friendly. I also try to get to every comment and chat, so if you guys have any questions, let me know. I'll try to help you out. Or if you guys just want like build guides for characters, exclamation point YouTube, you guys can check out YouTube. My build guides are very, very new player friendly. So I do very in-depth explanations for everything and just try to teach people how to play the game. Thank you, of course, of course. There's our ambush. He's trying to teach me, but I'm hard-headed. Nah, some of it's gotta have absorbed in by now. You've been around for a hot minute, Shadow. I'm sure you've got at least a trick or two up your sleeve. Didn't get a bleed blessing on that time around. How's the new build going? You found something good? So what we're doing right now is I'm doing a hammer throw smite, but I'm doing ignite instead of bleed, just using hubris and like fire starter's torch. I have a whole bunch of LP on my gear, but I ran out of favor, so I couldn't get the stuff to slam it. How much favor do I have now? I have 54,000 actually. I could probably get a few things. I was able to get a lot. Holy shit. Yeah, maybe I can get some of my slams going. That would skyrocket the gear. But yeah, it's pretty good. The main goal is just to get to level 85. I still want to try out the tech with whatchamacallit, the slam boy with the world splitter. I still want to try that out, but I wasn't really enjoying the unarmed playstyle. So I didn't really want to like level as that. So I swapped it up, doing some ignite stuff for the time being. I should hold off on the slams, actually. I'm pretty close to 85. I want to try that out. But yeah, it's going pretty good. So we're converting all of our bleed chance over to ignite using some hubris. Got a fire starter's torch for the extra dot multi. Player's price nice because I can get the reduced health cost of spells for my smite. And then I can also get the bleed chance to convert. Bleeding Heart for leech, obviously. Got the Fiery Dragon Shoes for the Fire Pen, and then I need to get a better Code of the Erase, but this one's got at least LE damage over time. And then we get to make use of Throne of Ambition, get that armor multiplier with the fire damage over time multiplier, or fire damage multiplier as well, so not too bad. Hey bro, got a favor to ask. Can I join just for that waypoint? Oh, sorry, I read that too late. Yeah, I got you. Send me an invite. Send me an invite, and I'll get it for you. Yeah, my account name is just Pinching Loaf. So if you just click H, invite to party, Pinching Loaf. Oh, World Splitter Judgment. I couldn't find a good way to play it, but I feel like it has a lot of potential. Yeah, I'm gonna try it. Yeah, I've got a theory craft for it. I think it should be pretty good. But we'll see how it goes. I wasn't really a big fan of the volatile reversal setup. You need so much. I'm definitely gonna go exalted cooldown reduction on all my gear, just so I can get it to feel a little bit smoother. But yeah. All right, while he's teleporting, guys, I'm gonna go put my food away in the fridge real quick, and then we'll keep blasting. Sorry about that, guys. Woody wanted to say hi. I tried Riot for mana regen, but it just doesn't even budge your mana when you have like 1k plus. Yeah, you gotta use volatile reversal if you're dumping the whole mana pool all at once. Yeah, it's volatile reversal or nothing for sure. That is definitely the play. Can you imagine if the percentile nodes worked though? Yeah, if Pious Offering actually scaled with World Splitter, you could be hitting like 8 screens over, and it'd be beautiful. Whenever you get the chance, Shadow, make sure you leave to the character selection screen, just so it doesn't bug out the waypoints. If you could do that for me. Yeah, pretty said it doesn't count, but I guess it makes sense as it says consume. Yeah. Also, if it did, you would have like 3,000% increased area of effect, and we'd break the game. All right, Fred, I need to stop being lazy and make my video. Have a good stream. Hey, no worries, Sentinel. I appreciate you dropping by, man. I will. I'll catch you later, I am sure, on one of our streams. I got you. Thank you. Thank you. Let me slap that dude with a ban real quick. Cheap viewers. Got another Mishappen Remains spawn. Getting close to getting like 400 Ignite stacks. Not too bad. The same guy comes in here and says that like every stream, so weird. Yeah. I know, right? He won't leave me alone. Thinks you guys are cheap. Yeah, the Twitch bots have been ramping up this week, man. That is for sure. I've been having to ban like 10 of them a day. Got a little Harvey. Got a Morning Frost in there. That could be good. We got anything else that we could feed it here? Be kind of goated if I could get one of these with a whole bunch of LP on it. Do a little zombie build. I want to make a build using that new sacrifice relic. I just feel like when you're playing sacrifice, you just kind of have to play zombie worms. It's like every single sacrifice build, you can just like one-tap bosses. And I just want to find a way to make it a little bit different, but still make it good, you know? I don't want to make it different just to make it different. I want to find another way to play it that's fun. That's like effective and fun, you know? I need to kill, oh my god, the lag spikes from Mishappen Remains. Go. I love how much of the internet is just bots now. Yeah. Yep. Even like YouTube videos now. I feel like a massive chunk of YouTube videos is just all AI that's making them now. I'm sure they have a little bit of human interaction just to make sure nothing's like too wonky. But yeah, so many videos are all just AI now. I watch a lot of gun videos, and a lot of them are all just like gun reviews, and they're all like done by AI now, and I'm just like, oh my god. That dead internet theory coming to life, right? Pretty soon the AI is going to be making AI for AI. And then the AI is going to be watching it so they can make more AI. They're just going to learn from each other. That's going to be the endless loop. Like father and son, yep. I want to clear this up a little bit. I don't want any Wingari axe throwers. Void res. Move speed. Move speed is not too shabby. That can if that hits exalted, that's worth a lot of money. The ring sadly is not very good, but why are some of these flame swaggers using the old animation and some of them using the new one? The Instagram reels that are multiple different animals spliced together, yeah. I love it when they make random stories. It's bad because I'm giving them views and interaction click-throughs, but I love when they just like grab random pictures off the internet and they start making stories about them and putting, like, especially when it's like with famous people or something, and they just make up the most ludicrous shit. Like a picture of like a woman who's got like a squirrel in her tree or something. And then it's just like, this woman was very attached to her squirrel in her tree. And just like starts going off spewing nonsense. I don't know why, I just find them so humorous. Another really good one for the AI stuff is like when they make like songs. I know there's one YouTuber who he does like the drums for the AI songs, and he just listens to them. They're all pretty funny. Yeah, exactly, and it's like, yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I love the storytelling. The songs are good. I think that's how most music's gonna be in the future too. It's all just gonna be AI generated stuff off of popular things in the past. The world we live in. No, I'm definitely becoming the old boomer, you know. I hate a lot of the new technology. My wife can tell you about it too. I was like freaking out the other day because we had the cops in our neighborhood and they were using a drone to like try to find somebody that was like running from them, and I fucking hate drones, dude. I don't like the idea of our government flying around a bunch of drones with cameras and monitoring us constantly. Not a big thing for me. Alright, we're getting down conspiracy road. Alright, 83. It's 85 or 86, I think, for World Splitter. We're almost there. Are you getting smite procs? They are procking off of throwing attacks. So I have 2 idols that give me almost 25% chance to proc. So all of my hammers are procking it. So it's just off of 2 different idols. I can show them to you after this if you'd like. Oh, sorry, my exclamation point build is still set up for PoE stuff. I can give you the planner if you'd like, though. So I was just playing this as leveling. I'm planning on doing trying out some tech on this character at level 86, I believe it is. I just had to be a really high level in order to use the item I wanted to make the build around. And so I didn't want to play like bleed hammers like everyone always does. I wanted to go or crit with the smite procs, so I'm actually doing a full ignite setup. Just trying to make it a little bit different. Keep it spicy, keep it fun and interesting. Thank you, of course, of course. We've had pigeon drones for years now. Years. The pigeons. They're watching. Especially nowadays. I honestly wouldn't even doubt it, dude. I wouldn't even doubt it now that we actually have the tech to really do that. Yeah, I kept like pacing around the house, mumbling my old man stuff. I don't like it. I don't like it. Alright, let me grab the planner for you. This planner. I made that planner very last minute this morning, just FYI. So there was definitely stuff I'd probably end up changing later on. I just haven't had enough time to test some stuff out and look through some stuff. It's doing pretty good so far. Oh. I mistimed those. Oh, I don't have any necrotic res. I forgot. I've got 42 necrotic res, so yeah, I can't take a single one of those. I just kind of threw together random pieces of gear that I had laying around. Is Envy? Thanks for the follow, man. I appreciate it. Alright, let's not get hit by the necrotic explosions, huh? Hope he died. Be good. I definitely accidentally keep ragging stuff from my other monitor. Alright. We did not get the blessing we're looking for. Noreen's cool, unique playstyle. Yeah, that's typically what I go for. I like to make things a little bit different. Make things new, fresh, exciting.